cage, carving truth into the bone. Silent in the madness where the heavy winds have blown, dragging every memory through the rust inside my frame. Bending under pressure, but I'm standing in the flame. Gravity is a preacher with a sermon full of lies, telling me to settle while the anger starts to rise, drowning in the echoes of a voice I used to trust, breaking all the idols made of promises and dust. Nails inside my heartbeat tap a rhythm to the void, spirit leaking poison through the cracks I can't avoid. Storm inside my ribcage, doing violence to my peace, wrestling with the monster that I'm trying to release. And if the sky collapses, I'll be ready for the fall, building from the ruins when the world becomes too small. Every scar is thunder, every bruise another sign that the dark was only training for the day I'd realign. I don't break, I bend, but every fraction turns to fuel again. I'm alive in the pressure, alive in the war, alive in the truth I was dying for. Let the chains unmake, let the fire reshape. I'm the storm they tried to hold, but couldn't take. But couldn't take. Cold inside the mirror where the warnings used to sleep, I buried all the secrets that were never mine to keep, crawling through the silence like a serpent in the rain, reconnecting pieces that were shattered by the pain. I could taste the metal from the battles in my chest, every shot I swallow finally ripping through my breath, tension like a landslide when the soul begins to swell, breaking out the prison built from other people's hell. I'm a howl of thunder in a world that lost its sound, waiting for the moment all my fears come crashing down, standing on the fault line where my doubts would always be. Now I'm turning every tear into a seed. If the past comes calling, I won't answer it again. I've outgrown the cages built by versions of me then, and the weight I carry now is burning into light as I'm stepping from the shadow into something more alive. I don't break, I bend, but every fraction turns to fuel again. I'm alive in the pressure, alive in the war, alive in the truth I was dying for. Let the chains unmake, let the fire reshape. I'm the storm they tried to hold, but couldn't take. Fractured, but I'm focused like a blade that learned its name, sharper from the sorrow and the weakness I reclaim, walking through the embers where the old me used to stand, stronger than the fear that tried to scope me by its hand, burning like a sunrise through the smoke of who I was, trading every wound for something worthy of the buzz, rising from the dirt with all the fury of the rain, crashing through the limits that were welded to my brain. If the world demands a martyr, I refuse to play that role. I was never meant to die just to validate a soul. Now I'm breathing like a wildfire, hungry for the climb, ready for the reckoning. I've owed myself in time. Every fall was payment, every heartbreak cleared the slate. Now I'm built for thunder and I'm wired for the weight. If redemption's just a whisper in a storm of breaking skin. I'll hollow out the darkness